Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the You Need Hardware DS100 -625/026 solid brass 3¼ rigid base doorstop and a polished chrome finish. First of all, this is an attractive doorstop, and I'll tell you, for the cost, I would say it's really attractive. It's made of solid brass. At least the magnet says it's non-ferrous, and the manufacturer states that it's solid brass, so that's what it's made of. In a 625 or 026, they're calling it 026. 625 means three things. It means it's made of solid brass, that it has a polished chrome plating or bright chrome with a lacquer on it. Gives it a bit of a sheen that's there. You're going to have a hanger screw or a hanger bolt that's threaded down into the base, machine and then wood thread. So that's how you're going to install this. Give you a little removable tip, a slotted hole to get it into where you're installing it. Absolutely pre-drill the hole properly, meaning the root size of the screw, less about 20-some% of that. If you over drill this, it's going to be loose. It's not going to be very well secured. The root size is the root of the item less the threads. So if my root size is 0.145, you'd want to go about 80% of that. 0.145 times 0.2, that's your drill size. 1/8 of an inch is probably going to be pretty good. Right in that range, 28 thousandths, 145. Yeah, so, well, no. Yeah, about 1/8 of an inch. If you want to get really technical, sometimes it's nice to have a set of drill bits that's the wire size. That allows incredibly precise increments between sizes rather than fractional sizes, which are, generally a 16th, maybe a 32nd, maybe a 64th if you're really fancy. But you want that to be installed. They've over-drilled them, and then, you know what, a year later, it's wobbly. But you do have to drill it properly so that you don't split the baseboard. Some people I see install these onto doors, but it's a baseboard mounted, and that's where you'll see this sort of item. Now, the dimensional properties, they say 3¼ projection. I would say yes, 3¼ is good. Then also, we're looking for 1 1/8 on the base diameter. So that'd be in good shape too. This is going to be available in different finishes, and I'll go through them. US 3 or 605 for polished brass. US 4, 606 for satin brass. US 5, 609 for antique brass. And I'm looking at a sheet here. US 10B or 613 for oil rub bronze. US 14 or 618 for polished nickel. I've lost count. 6. US 15 or 619 for satin nickel. US 15A or 620 for antique nickel. That's a nice color. 019 or 622 or US 1D. That's black. That'll be a black finish over solid brass. 026, 625 or US 26 is polished chrome. 26D is satin chrome, which is 626. Those 3-digit numbers that start with a 6, that is the BHMA coding system for finishes. That is a smarter system than the old US system, and I understand that US stood for, in that terminology, stands for United States, because back in maybe the 1930s, or thereabouts, and I don't recall, because it's actually kind of difficult to find data on that. The United States standardized a system, and it was the U.S. number, or the, etc. Well, the problem with the U.S. number is if you said US 26, I know that means polished chrome, but it doesn't tell me the base material. And the finish is intimately related to the base material. What polished chrome is going to look like on solid brass and what it's going to look like on steel are two very different finishes. Now, maybe not so much. That's a bad example because it's still going to be polished chrome. But oil rubbed bronze is a great example, or actually polished brass is a great example. Polished brass or oil rubbed bronze on steel looks incredibly different than when it's made on solid brass or solid bronze. The BHMA system says, okay, US numbers, you're good, and we worked you for several decades, but we're going to go one better because the BHMA code tells us the base material. So in this example, because this is made of brass, we're going to call this 625. If that was made of steel with a bright chrome plating, we're going to call it 651. And then there's a few dozen other numbers. That chart is actually in our website. Contact us, contact us in the upper right-hand corner, at least at this time. Left-hand side, look for something called Video Gallery. Go to the second page of that and then Control F for a find function for BHMA, or just internet search BHMA, Builders Hardware Manufacturers Association finish chart. You'll find it. It's kind of nerdy when it comes to hardware, but you know, if someone's going to say, I want US 26D, okay, that's fine. Satin chrome, great. What's it made of? Let's be more specific. I've had people say, yeah, I want 26D, and then they get the hinge and they say, why is it rusting? Well, you ordered something that's 26D. The manufacturer doesn't make it in 626. So the BHMA code helps us be more clear. Do I want to be really clear that this is made of brass or steel or some other base material? Yeah, I do. I think manufacturers use the U.S. system because it does tell us what the concept is in terms of finish. But in my opinion, they kind of can use it, though, to their advantage, where they don't have to declare the base material. Something made of zinc or steel or stainless or brass or aluminum or bronze. You know, we should define that. Anyway, sorry about that, really getting off the beaten path. The rubber tips are easily replaceable. There is a link below this video to those replacement tips, and they are available in different colors. This is going to ship in gray. They are doing white, gray, and black, so you can pick one as you like. That'd be no problem. And in fact, however, you'll have to... They won't allow us to swap them at the factory. They're going to ship them with their standard color, and if you want it in a different color, you'll order the different tips, so you'll have some extras. If you've got a dog or a cat, they sure like to chew on this kind of stuff, so you might want some extras. And be careful with them vacuum cleaners. That will knock this off the wall real fast. Whoopsie. So there's a link below this video to the technical drawing that will allow us to review the dimensional properties as discussed. That all looks solid and straightforward. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the UNID hardware products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Actually, that full product catalog is really just a link back to their website because they don't publish a catalog. But their website is pretty well situated to allow you to navigate. They have a relatively petite offering of hardware, so there's not really that much that you can get lost in terms of looking for hardware, so that's very advantageous. I like their quality of their product. It's good. I have no reservations about using them. What is as good as their quality, though, certainly, is their responsiveness. They're an incredibly responsive outfit, prompt, reliable shipping, lead times, things of that nature. Good quality stuff. If you have any questions on the DS100 baseboard mounted doorstop and a polished chrome finish or any other UNID hardware product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.